Hi there, this is Andy Rowe for trendfollow.co.uk, and I'm going to talk you through my trading portfolio and let you know how things have been going. I've been on holiday for a couple of weeks, so I haven't really been in touch. So here's an update, and I'm going to start off with some trades, three trades in fact, which have closed. Starting with ITV. Now this was a short trade. My trade was triggered by the price of ITV falling through its average for the year quite dramatically here, and I went short ITV, and things seem to tick along okay, and we're doing fine. But in this past week, the price of ITV rose right up and triggered my stop loss, and so the trade has been closed at a loss. So that's the end of that trade. Peabody Energy Corporation has also hit a stop loss. Now, I think that my stop loss was unduly tight. I had thought that I was running my stop through the low of last summer, and but it seems that maybe the spread bet provider was increasing the spread on this trade, and so my stop was inadvertently hit because the price hasn't dropped down as far as that, which would be about here. So this was really a trade that was closed technically in error, and this is one of the problems that I find with spread betting, is that one has to add on the range of the spread, as well as the price of the guarantee, as well as the range of stop loss itself. So there are three things to add together to create the stop, and unless you're very careful and don't watch things, if the spread betting platform widens the spread, then you might think that your stop is down here, but technically it can get hit earlier if the provider increases the spread on the trade. So this trade's been closed and it's lost me money, and I'm a bit fed up with that because I don't see the price of Peabody Energy falling a whole load further. I think that this is rather range bound. I think it's quite possible that it's going to go up. So I'm a bit fed up with that, but Peabody Energy Corporation has closed, and that has also lost me money. As has Real D. This was rising nicely, it fell back and then rose again, but in this last week it dropped right down and kicked my stop loss, and this trade has closed for a loss as well. And whilst that all sounds very gloomy and one can get negative about it, of course other trades have fared rather better, and so I'll run through these for you now. This is Range Resources, which I bought the stock actually a few weeks ago as it rose up through its average for the year, and it fell back. I think I bought it at about 2 and it fell back, and now it's rising and it's on 2.4, so it's up about 20%, so in a relatively short period of time, so that's a good thing. Amara Mining is rising, so again one can see that the price is on the up, and the 30 MA has crossed the 50 MA. It's at a new high, so that's doing well, as is my Brazil trade, Real. So this was again a spread bet, but its price rose up, and it's been a bit uppy downy, but past week's done well, so good job. Evraz is coming back from the dead, so that had fallen down but is rising again. International Tower Hill Mines, oh yes, my little beauty. This is doing well. I bought the stock a few weeks ago. You'll recall I did a long trade on it as a spread bet, and got burnt as it hit my stop, which had been set rather too tightly. But no, I'm long this now, but I don't have a stop on it, and I own the stock, and we'll see how it goes. You just I see this is doing well, so that's on the rise. That's a good thing. Aluminium is rising. Again, it's we've got a series now of higher lows and indeed higher highs. So hopefully this is a turnaround job. CYN, City Natural Resources High Yield Trust, is rising again this week. It's done quite well, so it's kind of hovering around the 50 MA, and I bought it back here, so it's technically at a loss still, but looks like it's going to go in the right direction. City of London Investment Group. This is quite a volatile stock. Last week fell down. This week's gone up, but having a nice wide stop for this this trade. That's doing well. The Aussie dollar is really going nowhere at the moment against the US dollar, and I think I'm going to close this this trade down, or at least put a very, very tight stop on it. Probably going to use the parabolic stop and reverse, and if it drops down at all, that'll be the end of the trade. So, or I may just close it. And I'm actually in profit on this trade slightly. I might just take the profit and run. It's just not going anywhere at the moment. SAB Miller, oh yeah, a couple of weeks ago did very badly. Now last week has risen back up again. So it's in profit, but you know, it's not exciting, is it? Industrial metals going in the right direction. So it looks like there's higher lows, there's higher highs. Okay, this last week wasn't quite so good, but it's going in the right direction. Looks like the MA30 is about to cross the MA50, which is nice. Okay, so the housing market. Persimmon, I went short on this 6 weeks ago or something, and it then, of course, did well again. A couple of weeks ago it fell back down, vindicating me. This last week it's gone back up a little. I'm just going to follow it. I'm just going to move my stop downwards gradually as the price hopefully goes down. I've read articles about the house builders, and certainly it seems that many authors are seeing the same things that I see, namely that the house builders prices are dropping. So people like Redrow, Barratt, Persimmon, and so on. So you know, I think the mood is against them, but we'll see how it goes. I think it depends a bit on interest rates, really. If interest rates go up, we'll probably see further drops in the price of the house builders. So I'm short Persimmon, and hopefully that will continue to drop. I'm also short Lloyds, and this is kind of a bit range bound at the moment, so I'd like to see it obviously drop down massively, but it's not really showing massive signs of doing that at the moment. But I'm just going to hang in there and track it downwards. Victoria Oil and Gas, I'm long this stock, so you know, its price rose quite dramatically 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I went long. It then rose and fell back down, and now it's risen again. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's one of these things that you know, its price is very low. You know, historically at the moment it's at 1.455, and its high was 272. I mean, if this rose, I mean, this could make a lot of money. But you know, so this is sort of wishful thinking, really. So we're just gonna, you know, hang in there, give it a wide stop, see what happens. Howden Joinery Group, again, this is a play largely on housing. Essentially, if people buy houses, they fit kitchens, and they often, you know, buy kitchen units from Howdens. And if they don't buy houses, then they don't buy stuff from Howdens. So this is a housing play. I'm short Howdens. Yeah, this week it's gone up. The week before it fell down. Yeah, so it's just hovering around, not doing loads. International Personal Finance. Now, I've done well on this stock in the past, so I'm probably a little bit too emotionally attached to it. Its price has just dropped through the average through the year, so that does concern me a little bit. So I may stop out on this. So we'll see what happens. Kazakhmis, miners seem to be doing well. Last 2 weeks it's dropped back slightly, but on the whole, looking at this, I'd say this is something that I'm looking to see this rise. The 30 MA is about to cross the 50 MA. I've got higher low here. I've got a succession of higher highs. So hopefully that will rise up. Rightmove, of course, this is a property play, and I'm short Rightmove, so this is, it's not really doing anything much at the moment, is it? So that's Rightmove. I think that's my portfolio done. So so some losers, but hopefully still lots of potential. So there we go. That's the update of the portfolio for this week.